Well, I can say that this weekend has been long awaited. For the last few years, this event has been cancelled due to weather, but now we have it. Let's get into it.
Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Top qualifier in the qualifying round gets the bye. Uneven number of bikes, so Mike gets the first bye run. It's an 02 Harley Night Train from Gontague, New Brunswick. Owen Sports and Mechanical Service sponsored. 1167's his dial, so that's what he's shooting for, but he automatically moves on to round 2. And with 1167 on the dial, Mike runs his bike through at a 1168 with a 7, 112 miles an hour, so he's got her dialed in. Now we're starting lining them up side by side. Andre Gretin bringing that machine out of Edmonton, Alberta on the left side of the track. Andre's 1110 dial on that machine. Mick Thibert on the right side of the Quebec, 1109 dial on his machine. Left side's an 04 Harley Lowrider Street. On the right side we're talking a 21 Harley Road Glide. And right lane for the win, 1119 on 1109 dial, 110 miles an hour. A little bit of reaction time on the left, but couldn't run the number and catch the stripe. Grattan goes 1133 and 1110, so right lane moves on to the next round. David Avcoin bringing it in now, left side of the track out of Glace Bay, Nova Scotia, 219 Harley Street Glide, 1320 dial. On the right side, Alex Beers out of Scotuc, New Brunswick. It's an 09 Harley, 1358 dial. And the wind light at the bottom is going to go to left lane, David Avcoin, 1327 on that 1320 dial. Alex Beers had a light on him, 005 reaction time, but breaks out, goes 1351 on a 58. So David on the left side moves on to the next round. Claude Jovette now bringing it in, left side of the track, 218 Harley FLHR, 1090 dial on that machine from Quebec. On the right side, Daniel Boyer from St. Anne, New Brunswick. It's a 2024 Pan America Harley-Davidson, 1270 dial. And the wind light at the bottom is going to go to left lane. Claude Jovette moving on to the next round. He runs 1113 on that 1090 dial, 103 miles an hour. Takes the Harley FLHR to the next round. Kenny McPhee now bringing it in out of St. Andre, Quebec on the left side of the track. Brings in the 2006 Harley Destroyer. Creech Performance, Snap-on Tools, KMC Racing sponsored. Puts a 981 dial on that machine. On the right side, E. Martin out of St. Anne, New Brunswick, bringing in the 2025 Harley-Davidson Road Glide. He's dialed in at a 12-second flat. Super Street, let's get him in lane 2. Super Street in lane 2 for first round elimination. And on the track, Kenny McPhee is going to get the win, move on next round. Red light for E. Martin on the right side. So McPhee, good for the win, 979 on a 981 dial. First round elimination, we had an uneven number of bikes. Looks like Mike O'Neill was your top qualifier, so Mike gets the first bye run into the next round, bringing in his 06 Suzuki drag bike. Brings that machine out of Moncton, New Brunswick. It is the Home Hardware SB Powder Coating Futura Sign sponsor machine in your pro construction lane. This should be a good pass for O'Neill, 119 on the 60 foot. At the bottom, runs her through. 827, 153 miles per hour. So an 827, I think that's the fastest pass of the weekend right there. Now we're going to line them up side by side. Bringing in Stephen Richardson out of Hampton, New Brunswick on the left side of the track. The 2001 Kawasaki on the right side. Vincent Richard, the 216 Yamaha FZ09. 997, 118 miles an hour. Looks like Richardson moving on to the next round on that pass. So Jamie Wilson moving on to the next round, 954 on that pass. So Wilson will go to the next round. We only had 4, so we're in the finals there. So here's first round elimination of Super Street coming at you. First round elimination of Super Street. And we're bringing them in. Richard Taser on the left side of the track, bringing that machine out of Quebec. It's a Harley-Davidson FXR. On the right side, Alex McKenzie out of Cleveland, Nova Scotia. 218 Harley-Davidson Street Glide. This is heads up, Super Street. And it looked like a red light on the right side for McKenzie, so Richard will get the run, move on to the next round. So left lane win for 10 seconds flat, 138 miles an hour, takes it to round 2. And now we're bringing Stéphane Richard on the left side of the track. He brings his machine in out of Victoriaville, Quebec, 214 Switchback Harley. On the right side, Tyler Nash out of New Brunswick, 217 Harley Road Glide. And the wind light's going to go too. Looks like left lane. Stéphane Richard will move on. 1018, 130 miles an hour on that pass. So 5 bikes, uneven number of bikes. By run goes to your top qualifier, Mr. Jeff Petrie at Yellowknife, Northwest Territory, I believe it is. It's an 06 Destroyer, bringing that machine in. 922, 148 miles an hour for Petrie. He's moving on to the next round. So now we're going to pair them up side by side, bringing in Miguel Lepage on the left side of the track out of Quebec, bringing in the Pro Mod bike. HPZ Racing, sponsored on the right side. Raymond Deroux, bringing that machine out of Quebec. So it looks like Miguel Lepage is moving on to the next round, 10:15, 141 miles an hour. Problem for Raymond. And now we're bringing in Kenny McPhee on the left side of the track out of St. Andrew, Quebec. Brings in the 06 Harley Destroyer. Creeds Performance, Snap-on Tools, KMC Racing, sponsored on the left side. On the right side, Anthony, they call the Little Chicken. Bringing in the Mega 4 TPR Performance sponsor machine. And looks like Little Chicken's going to get there first. 820, 152 miles an hour. Man, that is moving. 820 at 152 on the right side. 1017, 130 on the left. 119 on the 60 foot for Little Chicken. Corinne Verville bringing it in on the right side of the track. She was a top qualifier, so it looks like she'll get the bye run. The 09 Harley Softail. Francois Defoe bringing it in at Edmundston, New Brunswick on the left side of the track. 2021 Harley Street Bob. On the right side, David Humphrey out of St. John, New Brunswick. 2011 Harley-Davidson SG. And the Street Glide gets there first, 1322 at 99 miles an hour, 1486 and 103 for DeFord, not quick enough, so Humphrey's moving on to the next round. Jesse Childs now bringing it in out of Ottawa, Ontario on the left side of the track, bringing in the 09 Street Glide. Soulless Sister sponsored. On the right side, Alex Mallory bringing his machine in out of Oromocto, New Brunswick, the Six Crows Trading Post sponsor machine. And looks like Alex Mallory on the right side moving on to the next round. 1196 on that pass, 117 miles an hour. Takes the Six Crows Trading Post Road Glide to the next round. Alex Beers bringing it in on the left side of the track, 09 Harley. On the right side, E. Martin, 2025 Road Glide. like it's going to be right lane. 12 seconds flat on that pass. 112 miles an hour. Moving on to the next round. So here we go. First round elimination of Hot Street coming at you. Bringing in Andre Graton on the left side of the track at Edmonton, Alberta. The 2024 Harley Lowrider Street. On the right side, Kendall Bentley out of Truro, Nova Scotia. 2009 Harley Bagger. Bentley's Motorsport. Bentley Bikes. Atlantic HD Equipment. For sponsors for Bentley on the right side. And looks like left lane gets ahead of him. Andre Graton moving on to the next round. Goes 11:32. 117 miles an hour. Takes it to round 2. Friar Kit bringing that machine in. 217 FTR Harley-Davidson. Brings that out of Victoriaville, Quebec. On the right side, that'll be Jeremy Edel. Bringing that machine out of Upper Coverdale, New Brunswick. 2022. Fred Lozier, left side of the track, 947, 140 miles an hour on that Harley Road Glide. He'll move on to the next round. Nice pass, 947 at 140. So Tyler Nash now bringing it up left side of the track, 217 Harley Road Glide. On the right side, that'll be Stéphane Richard bringing that machine in, 214 Switchback Harley. Looks like Stéphane Richard moving on to the next round on the right side. Goes 10:59, 110 miles an hour on that pass. Now we'll bring up Richard Tessier, bring that machine in out of Quebec on the left side. On the right side is going to be E. Martin on the right side, bringing in the 2025 Road Glide, St. Anne, New Brunswick. So it looks like Richard Tessier moving on to the next round on the left side in the FXR. It goes 13:31 at 65 miles an hour. No way. E. Martin got by him at the finishing line. Yeah, it looks like he slowed right down to 65 miles an hour on the left. So right side, E. Martin was coming in hot at 112. But right by him at the finishing line and takes the win. So E. Martin moving on to the next round. So here we go. First round elimination of your performance bagger. We're bringing them down. Sam Quinnell bringing that machine in on the left side of the track out of Quebec. 2022 Harley Road Glide. On the right side, Mick Tibert bringing that machine in, the 2021 Harley Road Glide. And at the bottom's going to be tight. Wind light goes to the left lane. Sam Quinnell moving on to the next round. At 10:83, 125 miles an hour. Takes it to round 2. And now we're bringing up Claude Javette, bringing that machine in. 218 Harley FLHR. On the right side, Richard Tessier bringing that machine in out of Quebec. A HDF Harley-Davidson FXR. 11:15, 127 miles an hour, left lane gets the win. A lot of bouncing, but it was well worth it. Looks like he moves on to the next round. So, uneven number of bikes, 5 bikes. So we got a buy run. Your top qualifier, Corinne. So she'll bring her machine in first. The 09 Harley Softail. Brings that out of Victoriaville, Quebec. And we'll get the buy run into the next round. $11:33, 117 miles an hour, moving on to the next round. Now we're going to line them up side by side, bringing in Coco on the left side of the track out of Shediac, New Brunswick. She brings in the 2025 Harley-Davidson Street, sponsored by Justin Stenard and Wild Dolls. On the right side, that'll be Jesse Childs bringing in the 09 Street Glide. It is sponsored by Soulless Sisters. And looks like Coco moving on to the next round. 12:13, 108 miles an hour, takes the Harley-Davidson Street to round 2. Now we'll bring up Kate Perrin, bringing that machine in from Tide Head, New Brunswick. Kimberly Raymond on the right side out of Quebec, bringing in her 2023 Harley Lowrider. Soulless Sister sponsored on the right side. And looks like Kimberly Raymond moving on the next round, 12:36, 111 miles an hour, takes the Harley Lowrider to round 2. So bringing in the buy run first, Jason Bodine, bringing that machine in, 2010 Yamaha VMAX. 1040 is his dial that he's shooting for. It looks like he's going to save it. Sliding it down, just got to break the tree. Break the beams, take the tree. Dylan Bolger bringing in left side of the track, 1325 dial. Looks like Stephen Richardson, a no-show on the right side. So Bolger will get a competition bye into the next round. And he runs a 1332 on that 1325 dial. Now we're bringing Shane Bolger out of Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island on the left side of the track. He dials a 1055 on that machine. Jamie Wilson will face him on the other, will line up beside him in the other lane on the right side. The 06 Suzuki GSXR out of Upper Golden Grove, New Brunswick. 935 dial. Bolger out of Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. A couple of good sponsors on Bolger. We're looking at Canadian Kawasaki, Macbeth Roofing, Prince Edward Island, and Bolger Motorsport. Wilson's got Run Racing, Miller Time Racing, and Jamie Scrap Metal. Shane Bolger moving on the next round, 1059 on a 1055 dial, 122 miles an hour. Wilson had a little bit of reaction time on him, just couldn't run the number with 954 on a 35. Matt Tad bringing it in on the left side of the track, 06 Suzuki Hayabusa with a 1030 dial, brings that machine out of Quebec on the right side. Looks like Robin Travis out of Salt Springs bringing her machine in, 600 Yamaha R6. Cody Lewis Empire, Jamie Scrap Metal sponsored on the right. On the left side, Matt Tad Performance, Multi-Service JB. Left lane for the win, 11:03 on that 1030 dial, 118 miles an hour. Malte will take it to the next round. So Brett Neeson now bringing it in left side of the track. It is the 95 Suzuki GSXR. Brings out of McKinleyville, New Brunswick, dialed in at a 1080. Sponsors are G&G Brothers and Sturgeon's Auto. On the right side, Jeremy Alain bringing that machine in. 2020 Suzuki GSXR, 1000 cc's, Meditat Performance, and Multi-Lozier JB sponsored. Win light goes to Jeremy Alain. Goes 10:02 on the 999 dial, 123 miles an hour. Neeson breaks out, goes 10:77 on a 1080. Chris Stanley now bringing it in left side of the track, 08 Suzuki Hayabusa, 980 dial. Brings that out of Chipman, New Brunswick. On the right side, Vincent Shaw bringing in the Yamaha FZ09 from Montreal, Quebec. 1026 dial on the right side, 980 dial on the left. And the win light goes to Vincent Richard. He goes 1040 on that 1026 dial. Reaction time does the job. Takes the FZ09 to the next round. So on the buy run, Mick T-Burt getting in, moving on to the next round in that Harley Road Glide. 1109 was his dial. He run a 1714. Looks like he's going to save it. Now we're going to line them up side by side. So Mike Arsenault bringing it in left side of the track. Looks like he will get a competition by. Claude Jovette unable to make the call. So Mike Arsenault's 1167 dial on the Harley Night Train will get a competition by into the next round. And Arsenault's 1183 on that 67 dial, 110 miles an hour, takes the night trade to round 3. Now we're bringing up David Abcoin, bring that machine up, 219 Harley Street Glide. On the right side, Kenny McPhee, bringing in the 06 Harley Destroyer. And looks like Kenny McPhee moving on to the next round. David lights up the red ball with the bottom of the tree, goes red, so 15-15 is good for the win on the right side. So this is the semifinals, an open bike right here, folks. Semifinals in the open bike. We're down to 3. And Stephen Richardson getting the bye run into the next round, bringing that machine in on the right side. Jamie Scrap Metal, sponsors on board for Richardson. And runs a 10.09, 146 miles an hour on that pass, 10.09, 146. And Stephen Richardson is going to be facing one of these gentlemen here in the final, Mike O'Neill and Jamie Wilson. So it looks like we're going to bring him in on the left side of the track, Mr. Mike O'Neill out of Moncton, New Brunswick, bringing in the 06 Suzuki drag bike. It is the Home Hardware, SB Powder Coating, and Futura Sign sponsored machine. On the right side, Jimmy Wilson out of Upper Golden Grove, bringing that machine in. The 06 Suzuki GSXR, 1000 cc's, sponsored by Runs Racing, Jamie Scrap Metal, and Hayward's Mechanical. So Mike O'Neill is on the right side, Jamie Wilson on the left. And O'Neill gets there first, 834, 152 miles an hour. Wilson's 974, 139. So Mike O'Neill will go to the final facing Stephen Richardson. So McGill LePage bringing it in on the left side of the track out of Quebec, brings in the Pro Mod bike, the HPZ Racing sponsor machine. On the right side, Jeff Petrie out of Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, bringing in the 06 Harley-Davidson Destroyer. And the win light's going to go to Miguel Lepage on that one, 949, 149 miles an hour on the left side for the win, takes it to round 3. So Anthony, the little chicken they call him, is making his pass. That'll put him into the finals. So this is a bye run into the finals here. Oh, sounds like it shut down, but he had a 60 foot, let me tell you, 118 on the 60 foot. But it shut down about 150 feet out, and he's coasting it down the track, so I think he'll make it to the finishing line. Still doing 48 miles an hour. So now we're Real Street, your second round elimination coming at you. We're bringing Alex Mallory on the left side of the track, 2024, a Road Glide. On the right side, E. Merton bringing his Road Glide in. Merton out of St. Anne, New Brunswick. Mallory out of Ormocto, New Brunswick. And the win light's going to go to Alex Mallory. He runs 1167, 118 miles an hour, takes the Road Glide to the next round. Now we're bringing in Corinne Verville, bringing that machine out of Victoriaville, Quebec. On the right side, David Humphrey out of St. John. And looks like it's going to be left lane getting there first, 1142, 116 miles an hour. Corinne will take it to the next round. So here we go, round 2 of ET Metric Bike coming at you. ET Metric Bike, round 2 coming at you. So bringing them in, Martin on the left side of the track, bringing in the 06 Suzuki Hayabusa, dialed in at a 1030. Brings that machine out of Quebec. On the right side, Vincent Richard, bringing the 216 Yamaha FZ09, dialed in at a 1026. And looking like right lane, nope, left lane. Just went by him at the finishing line. 10:32, 131 miles an hour from Malta. So left lane, we'll move on to the next round. Now we're bringing up Shane Bolger on the left side of the track. Bolger bringing in the Kawasaki ZX 1000. 1055 dial out of Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. On the right side, Jeremy Elaine bringing it in out of Quebec. It's a 220 Suzuki GSXR 1000. So it looks like Jeremy Elaine moving on to the next round. Red light for Shane Bolger on the left side. So Elaine will move on to the next round. He had a 999 dial at the bottom. Elaine runs 1205. Probably seen the wind light on, slowed down. So he'll take the Suzuki GSX-R 1000 to the next round. Dylan Bolger now going to bring it up out of Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, and line himself up beside Jason Bodine. Wind light goes to Jason Bodine on the right side, 1044 on that 1040 dial, 116 miles an hour, takes the Yamaha V-Max to the next round. So now we're going round 2 of Hot Street coming at you, folks. Round 2 of Hot Street coming at you. So we're going to do the buy run first. 5 bikes left in this class. So buy run goes to F. Luzier, bringing that machine in. Fred, 217 Harley Road Glide. Buy run into the next round. So now we're going to pair them up, bringing up Filia Crete, bringing that machine in out of Victoriaville, Quebec on the left side, a 217 FTR, JSR Racing Crete Performance, sponsored on the left side. On the right side, André Gratin, bringing that machine in, 04 Harley Lowrider. And looks like left lane for the win, 965, 137 miles an hour, takes the FTR to the next round. And now your final pair coming up, E. Martin on the left side of the track out of St. Anne, New Brunswick, bringing in the Road Glide. On the right side, Stéphane Richard, bringing that machine in from Quebec, a switchback Harley. And right lane for the win, 10:09, 133 miles an hour. Richard takes it to the next round. That'll be the semifinals. Coco on the left side, Corinne on the right. Looks like Corinne moving on to the next round, 11:33, 116 miles an hour. She's going to the final, and going to the final against this lady right here on the right side of the track with the buy run into the finals. That would be Kimberly Raymond, bringing that machine out of Quebec. It's a 2023 Harley Lowrider.
Bracket Harley-Davidson. Bracket Harley-Davidson. Let's get them in the lane. They should have Mike Arsenault, Pam Kibert, and Kay McPhee. 3 bikes left, semifinals. So Bracket Harley-Davidson. Round 3 in the lanes. Bring them up. 3 bikes.
And she runs a 1287, 108 miles an hour on that pass, and takes it to the final. So here we go, folks. Semifinals in your bracket, Harley-Davidson bracket bike. We're down to 3. After this, we'll be in the finals in this. So Mike Arsenault bringing it in left side of the track, 2002 Harley Night Train. Owen Sports, AM Mechanical Service, 1167 dial. On the right side, Mick Tebert bringing that machine in out of Quebec, 2021 Harley Road Glide, 1109 dial. And the win light goes to Mick Tebert, moving on to the next round. 11:29, 11:09 dial, 106 miles an hour. Reaction time does the job, takes the next round. And Kenny McPhee will go to the finals with a buy run here, an 06 Harley Destroyer. 987 is what he's shooting for. And McPhee's 971 on a 987 dial, so he's good for going to the finals. So bringing in Fred Lozier, bringing that machine in, 217 Harley Road Glide. He'll take the left side out of St. Edwards, Quebec. On the right side out of Victoriaville, Quebec is Stéphane Richard, bringing the 214 Switchback Harley. And at the bottom, the wind light goes to the left side. Fred Lozier moving on to the next round in the Harley Road Glide, 955 at 136 miles per hour. And Fred will be facing this gentleman right here in the finals, Filia Crete, bringing that machine in. And runs a 9.69, 138 miles an hour on that pass, takes it to the finals. And looks like Matt Taz going to the finals. Red light on the right side for Jason Bodine. So a 13.65, 81 miles an hour, good for the win. And they'll be facing this gentleman right here who gets a bye run into the final, Jeremy Alain, bringing that machine in out of Quebec. Harley-Davidson final coming at you. That's right. So bringing it in on the left side of the track in your Castro lane, Miguel Lepage bringing that machine from Quebec. It's a Pro Mod with 124 cubic inch of power, HPZ Racing sponsored. And facing Lepage on the right side, Anthony, they call him the Little Chicken, bringing that machine in your Pro Construction lane. HD Mega 4, 150 cubic inch of power, Mega 4 TPR Performance sponsored. This is your final in the Open Harley-Davidson. And looks like Little Chicken for the win, folks. That's right, 825, 156 miles an hour. He laid down a pass, too. 1-2-0 on the 60-foot, and he'll pick himself up first place for Open HD. And Miguel Lepage will pick up second place. Miguel did his best. He had a 1.57 60-foot, but she was doing some bouncing and slipping. So now we are going to Pro Bagger next, folks. This is your final in Pro Bagger coming at you. Bringing it in the Castro lane, Jeremy Crete on the right side, Justin Stenard in the Pro Construction lane. So bringing it in the Castro lane on the left side of the track. It's a 2003 Bagger with a turbo bolted on. Crete Performance sponsored. Mr. Jeremy Crete out of Victoriaville, Quebec, bringing it in on the left side of the track. And on the right side in your Pro Construction lane, the man himself, the hit man, Mr. Justin Stenard out of Moncton, bringing in that 2023 Harley-Davidson, and it's sponsored by Nomads New Brunswick. And the win on the bottom looks like it's going to be Jeremy Crete, 10-13, 113 miles an hour. Stenard's 11:01 at 122, couldn't catch the finishing line. Had the reaction time, but Crete had the power to get by him. And we are bringing them in, folks. That's right, in the left side of the track, in your Castro lane, Stephen Richardson out of Hampton, New Brunswick, bringing in the, not sure what he got for a new machine. It's still coming up, Kawasaki ZX-12R, but we'll get that down the road. On the right side, Mike O'Neill out of Moncton, bringing in the 06 Suzuki drag bike, 1,640 cc's, home hardware, SB powder coating, Futura sign, sponsors on board. Sponsors for Richardson, Jamie Scrap Metal. O'Neill gone like a bullet. 120 on the 60-foot at the bottom. 837 on that pass. 150 miles an hour. Good for the win. Takes first place in open bike. And Stephen Richardson will pick himself up second place. So this is the bracket Harley-Davidson race, and we're in the finals. So Mick Tibert bringing it in the Castro lane on the left side of the track. He brings that machine out of Quebec. 2021 Harley Road Glide. 131 cubic inch of power. 1105 dial on that machine on the right side in the Pro Construction lane. Kenny McPhee out of St. Andre, Quebec. 2006 Harley Destroyer. Kicks Performance, Snap-on Tools, KMC Racing, sponsored on board, 987 dial. The winner will pick up first place. And looks like the red bulb on the right side for Kenny McPhee. So Mick Tibert will win first place in your bracket Harley-Davidson. 1105 was his dial. He runs 1102, 119 miles an hour. So first place for Mick. And Kenny will pick up second place, running 10:03 at 134. So there you have it, folks. So your hot streak coming around at you. So Fred Lozzi on the left side in the 217 Harley Road Glide. Philia Kit on the right side, the 217 Dyna FTR. Final hot streak coming at you. 965, 136 miles an hour for Philly, and she gets the win. That's right, picks up first place. We got a lot of smoke on the left side. We'll do a quick track check to make sure everything is good. But that was first place there. Fred Lozier will pick up second place. So here we go. Here's our final real street coming at you, and we're bringing Alex Mallory on the left side of the track, bringing that 2024 HD Road Glide in your Castro Lane. Brings that out of Oromocto, New Brunswick. Sponsored by Six Crows Trading Post. On the right side is going to be Corinne Verville, bringing that machine out of Victoriaville, Quebec. It's an 09 Hurley Softail, 121 cubic inch on the left side, 117 cubic inch on the right. This is your final in real street. And the win's going to go to Corinne Verville. Gets the win on that Hurley Softail. That's right, 1125, 117 miles an hour. Gets there first, gets the win. Mallory's 1192, 117, good for second place. So here is your final in performance bagger, bringing it in the Castro Lane on the left side of the track. Sam Quinnell bringing that machine in, 2022 Harley Road Glide from Quebec. On the right side, Claude Jovette bringing that machine in. He brings in the 218 Harley FLHR from Quebec, from Shannon, Quebec. And Claude Jovette, first place in your performance bagger, 1080 at 131 miles an hour. He'll pick up first place. Sam Casnell on the left will pick up second place, running 1131, I believe it was. 1131 at 123 miles an hour. So Richard Tissea bringing it in on the left side of the track. He brings that machine out of Quebec. It's the Harley-Davidson FXR, 143 cubic inch of power on the left side of the track in your Castro Lane. On the right side, Stéphane Richard out of Victoriaville. So the switchback Harley on the right side, Richard T-shirt and the FXR on the left side. Your winner will pick up first place as your final in Super Street. And the winner is Stéphane Richard. Gets there first at the bottom at 1014, 131 miles an hour. Does the job. He'll pick up first place. And Richard will pick up second with a 12.76 at 68 miles per hour. So here we go. This is our final in bracket bike metric coming at you, folks. Final in bracket bike metric. And we're bringing in Malte on the left side of the track in your Castro Lane. It's a 2006 Suzuki Hayabusa, 1300 cc, sponsored by Malte Performance, Multi-Service JB. And he brings it out of Quebec on the right side into Pro Construction Lane. Jeremy Alain bringing that machine in. 2020 Suzuki GS XR 1000. Malte Performance, Multi-Lozier JB sponsored. The winner will pick up first place. 999 dial on the right, 1030 dial on the left, and looks like we got a winner already. Red light for Jeremy Alain on the red side, so the win light for Maltese on the left side. So Maltese out of Quebec will pick up the win in the Suzuki Hayabusa. He runs a 12.17, 82 miles an hour. Seen the win light lit up, and he'll pick up first place. Jeremy Alain will pick up second place. So bringing in the Castro Lane, Kimberly Raymond bringing that machine out of Quebec. It's a 2023 Harley Lowrider, 117 cubic inch, sponsored by Soulless Sisters. On the right side, Corinne Verville bringing it out of Victoriaville, Quebec, 2009 Harley Softail, 117 cubic inch on the right side. Your winner will pick up first place, loser will pick up second. This is your final in the girls class. And the winner is Corinne Verville will pick up the win. Corinne goes 1140, 116 miles an hour on the Softail, picks up first place. And Kimberly Raymond's 1283 at 102 miles an hour will pick up second place. So congratulations to both. And there you have it, folks. We just did the finals in all classes. Everything is done.
What a great day. Even though it was pretty hot out here, the bike survived the heat and had some good runs. So that's it for another great weekend at Miramichi Dragway. Thanks goes out to the sponsors of the track, and don't forget to support your local track. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to get lost in whatever you do.